Hi, it's Leslie Fightmaster, and welcome to today's class. So a lot of side planks, a lot of Vasisthasana. It's November, so I invite you to take your hands together in front of your heart and take a moment to think of something that you are very grateful for. Try and picture it in your mind. And then let's keep that in our minds. That feeling of gratitude, come onto your back. Take the feet hips width apart. Outer edges of your feet are parallel. We're just going to move into a gentle bridge. So as you inhale, lift your hips, your low back, your mid back, maybe your upper back. As you exhale, lower down slowly. And again, inhale to lift. Reach the tailbone toward the backs of the knees. Spiral the thighs in toward each other. Exhale and lower. As you inhale, lift, this time add your arms reaching up and over in line with the ears, palms facing each other. As you exhale, lower down, take the arms by your sides as you go. Once again, inhale, lift, reaching the arms up and overhead. Exhale to lower back down. So we're using our core muscles here to move with control. Now we'll add on. Inhale to lift, reach the arms up and over, chin away from chest. Exhale, slowly lower down. This time when you get to the bottom, lift your head and shoulders up off the floor, pull your belly in. And do it again. Inhale, lift, take the arms up and over. As you exhale, we'll lower down all the way. It's a little crunch, a little abdominal crunch. Lift up. Cradle the head in the hands if it bothers your neck. And again, inhale to lift. Stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, lower down slowly, lifting the head and shoulders. Reach the fingertips forward, up a little higher if you can. And now draw your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out. Start to circle the right ankle in one direction and the other. And then extend the right leg up. So a little more abdominal work. First, stretching out the hamstrings. Then lift the left leg off the floor. Now lift the head and shoulders. You can cradle the head in the hands if you wish. So in a moment, we're going to sit all the way up using the belly. So come on up to seated. If you need the hands on the floor, it's fine, but make your way to to boat, Navasana. Knees can be bent or straight. If the legs are straight, though, be sure your back is long. If you have any issues with the back, put your hands down. Otherwise, lower all the way down. And then hug your left knee in, extend your right leg out, circle the left ankle one way and the other way. And then extend the left leg up, start to stretch out through the hamstrings. And then again, in a moment, we're going to sit all the way up using the belly muscles. But first, head and shoulders up, right leg off the floor. Cradle the head if your neck bothers you here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, I'm going to start to lift. Using the belly muscles, come all the way up to boat, Navasana. Knees can be bent or straight. If you're straightening the knees, make sure your back is long. Keep the belly lifted, and then cross at your shins and roll forward and step back into plank pose, top of a push-up. So we're going to use our abdominal muscles here. Press up between the shoulder blades, press the backs of the knees toward the ceiling. Imagine you're holding a block between the legs. Slowly lower to the belly, hugging the elbows in. Inhale for a little cobra. Press all your toenails into the floor and then interlace your fingers behind you. Lift up your chest, reaching the knuckles toward the heels, but continue to crown of the head forward. And then lower down, resting a moment, and then re-interlace other pinky on top, the opposite. Lift up again into Shavasana. This time adding the legs. Inner thighs are spinning up as if you're holding a block between the legs. Stretching out the front of the body, hip bones lift. And then lower back down, hands by lower ribs. Inhaling into upward dog or into cobra. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. All the way back. And then go ahead and bicycle the legs here for this one. Make sure the arms are shoulders distance apart and the feet are hips distance. Bend both knees, stretch out the spine, and then stretch out the legs. Breathing here. Gaze between your knees or your feet. And then inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale. Draw the belly in toward the thigh, shoulders over wrist. Press away from the floor. And lift the leg up again as you inhale. On your exhale, take that knee to the outside of the right tricep, nice and high. If you're flexible, you can touch, just touch very lightly. Then lift it up again on the inhale. And exhale, bring it through right in the middle of your hands. And take your left knee down. Now pull the right hip back. Send the left hip forward as you sink your hips forward. Draw in through the lower belly. Draw in through the ribs. And continue your nice steady breathing. Stretching out, and then tuck the back toes. Make your way into plank. Chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Remember, you can keep knees down in Chaturanga. You can also stay with Cobra. Now come to plank. Either hold it or lower Chaturanga. Press up to plank. And then lifting up and back again to down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, bring your thigh right into your belly. Shoulders over the wrists. Try to bring your heel up to your hip. Inhale again, lift that leg. Exhale, take it to the outside of the left tricep. If you can touch, only just touch it lightly. You don't have to touch. Inhale, lift that leg up. And then exhale, slowly step it up by the left hand, taking the right knee down. Pat up your right knee if you need any extra padding underneath that knee. Pull the left hip back as you come up. Sinking the hips forward. And then add the arms when you're ready. Spin the triceps forward. Draw the low belly in, pull the ribs in, the front ribs, draw down, the back ribs lift up. Stretch through arrow straight arms. Continuing your breath here, stretching out the right thigh hip flexor. You can see my boys in the background playing. Step back into plank. Now, feet together, first side plank. We're going to roll to the pinky toe side of the right foot. You can always take the right knee down. Lift the left arm up, hips on top of each other. Tailbones reaching to heels. Now, bring your left hand to the side, then come to plank. And feet together, going right over to that left side. Take the left knee down for more support. Bring the top hip a little bit forward, the right hip a little forward. Looking up toward the top hand if you wish. Then bring the right hand down to the side and back into plank. Chaturanga, or you can go right to down dog. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. So we're going to play a lot with side plank with Vasisthasana today. So we need to engage the core muscles and keep stability in our torso. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it through, back foot flat. Come to warrior two. Make sure you've lined up front heel and back arch. And gaze over the front fingertips. Back arms as high as the front. Make sure your right knee is over your ankle. And pointed right over the middle toes. Drop the left arm reverse, rebend into the right knee. And then come on up on your inhale, leaning forward. Take the right hand down and the left, and then walk them over to the left foot. We're going to bend the left knee into a little squat. Make sure that knee and middle toes are lined up. If you can bring your hands up off the floor, do. If you cannot, keep the hands on the floor. If your hands are up, you can take them into prayer. Really work the straight leg, so pulling that heel back to create some resistance. Then walk your hands all the way to the front foot. So you're setting up for crescent pose. Make sure the right knee's over the ankle, and then come on up when you're ready. Pull the right hip back, bend the back knee, and hover it down. And then exhale, straighten it. Pull the ribs and belly in. Inhale, bend the back knee a little bit. If your knee bothers you, don't do it. Exhale, straighten it. Inhale, bend. Try to keep your hips as low as you can as you straighten that back leg. And then bring the hands down. We're going to step the front foot on top of the left foot. So you're back to side plank. This time, if possible, lift the right leg. Balancing there, set it back down, come to plank, and through Chaturanga. Then inhaling to up dog, roll the shoulder heads back. Exhaling back into down dog. We'll do the other side. Left leg up. Step it through, right in the middle of the hands, back foot flat, coming first to warrior two. So your back thigh is going to press straight back, but make sure your left knee's over the ankle and pointed straight over the middle toes. Then the back inner thigh can lift. Back arm as high as the front arm. Lift the chest, but drop the shoulder blades gently. Breathe. Long breaths. And then we'll walk the hands to the floor. Start to walk them towards your back foot. Turn the right toes out a little bit so that your knee is over the middle toes still. The left leg straightens out onto the heel and draw that heel back to firm the left leg. If you can take your hands up, do. Otherwise, keep them on the floor. If this hurts your knee, don't do it. Stay up higher. Always need to listen to your body. Bring the hands back. Walk your hands all the way to the front. Turn the left foot forward so the left knee's over the ankle. Stand the ball of your back foot. When you're set, come on up into Crescent, high lunge. Then we'll bend the back knee, dropping the tailbone. Maybe tap it lightly or not. Straighten the back leg. Inhale, bend it. Keep the hips nice and low as you straighten that leg on the exhale. And again, so bend the knee. If it hurts your knee, don't do it. Exhale, straighten it. Bring the hands to the floor. We're going to step the left foot on top of the right foot. So the right foot goes to the pinky toe side, left foot on top of it, side plank, and lifting the left leg off of the right if you can. Remember, bottom knee down for more support still. Back to plank, either through your vinyasa or skip it and go to down dog. Take a moment to return your attention to your gratitude as you walk your hands back to your feet. So we're going to grab the big toes first. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold for Padangusthasana. Let your head hang down so you can release your neck. If the legs are straight, shift the hips a little bit forward. Inhale, lengthen. Now we'll do Padahastasana, feet on top of the hands to stretch out the wrists. So toes to the creases of the wrist, lengthen on the inhale, and fold. So as I mentioned, we're going to do a lot of side planks, which is a lot on the wrists. So if your wrists bother you, you can do the same thing on your forearms. It's a little awkward, but you can definitely do it. Inhale, lengthen. And walk yourself back into down dog. And then to plank again, feet or elbows in, Chaturanga, all the way down to the floor. Now take the arms by your ears forward, and then inhaling, lift everything into Shavasana. Tailbones reaching to heels, pubic bone presses down gently, stretching out, inner thighs are lifting. And then swim the arms back, take the pinky toe sides of the feet, lift up to Dhanurasana. If that doesn't work for you, you can always stay with Shavasana. Still, tailbone toward backs of knees. And then we'll release it. Hands by low ribs. Pressing into up dog or into cobra, maybe a little more space in your up dog, and then back into downward dog. So we're going to add this little back bend to our side plank. Come to plank first. Step the feet together. Go to the right side. Lift the left arm up. Now lift the left arm forward in line with the ear. Left leg up. Step it flat on the floor behind you and stretch your left arm forward into Wild Thing. Keep reaching the tailbone toward the floor. Then, with control, step the left foot back on top of the right foot, then left arm to left side, then to plank. Through your vinyasa, or go right into downward dog. Inhaling up, exhaling back, and we'll do the other side. Come to plank pose again. Feet together, roll to the left side. Right arm is up, then right arm in line with the ear as the right leg lifts. Now take the right foot to the floor behind you. Stretch the front of the body. Tailbone still reaching toward the backs of the knees. Stretching out. And then make your way with control. Right leg on top of left. Then right hand on the side, then look down to plank, either right to down dog or vinyasa, your choice. Now, I want you to be sure to check in and see if you need a rest. If you do, take a child's pose, hit the pause button. I'm going to take a little rest in child's pose here. Now, onto the knees again, back into down dog. Right leg up on your inhale. As you exhale, we'll step it through, staying on the ball of the back foot and returning to crescent pose. Draw the right hip back, send the left hip gently forward. Now, leaning forward, hook your left arm across and twist. On an inhale, see if you can create some length through your spine. As you exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Option to take the left hand to the floor and the right arm up. Keep the belly lifted and continue your steady breathing. It's a little bit harder to breathe in these deep twists. Unwind. We're going to take that foot back again to side plank. So right foot on top of left, right arm is up. And we'll lift that leg up again. This time we're going to take the right hand down and sweep your right leg through, putting that foot on the floor and stretching up through the left arm. Now bring it back through plank pose with the leg up, Chaturanga, then drop the leg for up dog. Exhale into downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. As you exhale, we'll step it through into crescent, making sure the left knee is over the ankle. Stretching up tall, draw the front ribs in and lift the hip bones up. Hands to heart, lean forward, get some length first, then hook the right arm across. Pressing palms right in toward the center of your chest, widen across your collarbones. And if you'd like to open up, right hand down and left arm up. Continuing that steady breathing, work through the back leg, stretch it out. Now we'll bring the hands down. We're going to step the left foot again on top of the right into side plank. Lifting up through the left arm, then left leg up. Now left hand down, sweep the left leg through without touching it to the floor. Then once you get it through, put it down. Reach the right arm up. A side stretch here. Then, without touching the foot to the floor, make your way to plank. Keep it off the floor, Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhaling back into downward facing dog. So we're going to play a little bit with that moving from side to side in our Vasisthasana, keeping a leg lifted. It's challenging, I know. Walk the hands back to the feet. Come onto the tops of your hands, the backs of the hands, stretch them out. If you want a little deeper, walk the hands forward. Hips over heels if your legs are straight. Firm the leg muscles. Then we'll walk back into downward facing dog. And come back to plank. Feet together. Roll to the right, left arm up, left leg up. Now we're going to do the same thing. Left hand down, sweep the left leg through. This time keep it off the floor. Circle it one way and the other if you can. You can always drop it to the floor if need be. Now without touching it to the floor, come back through to side plank on the first side. So the right foot is down. Lift the left leg up, take it back into wild thing. Stretch out the front of the body. Then take it back into side plank and back to regular plank, Chaturanga, or go right into down dog. Inhaling up and exhaling back. It's getting a little more complicated. Feel free to push pause. Feel free to rewind. Do it again. We're going to do the other side now if you're ready. Go to the pinky toe side of the left foot. Side plank, reaching the right leg up. Take your right hand to the floor without touching the right foot to the floor. Swing it through and lift the left arm up. Now little circles in one direction and the other, or keep that foot on the floor. Keep it off the floor again. Make your way back into side plank on the left. Right leg up and back for Wild Thing. Stretching the whole front of the body. Then back into side plank. And then back into regular plank. Through a vinyasa or right into down dog. Inhaling up. And exhaling back. Breathe here. Rest if you need to. Steady breath. And then once again, come back to plank. I think this is the last one. Roll to the right side, lift the left arm up. Grand finale. Lift the left leg, set it back into Wild Thing first this time. Stretching out. Now, lift that left leg off the floor as you come back into side plank. Then take your left hand to the floor, sweep the left leg through to the other side, reaching your right arm up. Keep it off the floor if you can. Circle, circle one direction and the other. Circling the leg. Then right hand back down. We're going to go back to the right side, left arm up. This time, maybe tree pose with that top leg. Or some of you might take the toe and extend the leg up. Try and lift up through the hip. Now look toward the front of the mat as slowly as you possibly can manage. Step your left foot all the way up there. And then bring your hands on the inside of the left foot. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you can stay right there or come to your forearms, or if you have a block handy, forearms on a block. If your left knee goes out to the left, that's fine, but just make sure the toes also go out. Reconnect with your breath here and with your gratitude. A good stretch. Walk yourself back up. Ekapada Kundanyasana. Press the left hand onto the left calf. Move the left foot out of the way. Slide your right hand back. Now you're going to lean all your body weight forward. The front leg can be bent or straight. Lean all your body weight forward. Bend the elbows like Chaturanga. And see if you can find a little balance. Then step or float back. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Push pause, try it again if you like. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the second side. You ready? Inhale, plank. And feet together, rolling to the pinky toe side of the left foot. Right arm is up. First, we'll lift the right leg. Step it flat on the floor behind you for Wild Thing, stretching out. Tailbones reaching to the backs of the knees. Now keep the right leg off the floor. Lift it back through center. Bring your right hand to the floor. Sweep your right leg through so you can come onto the left foot. Right leg one direction, circle, other direction, or keep it down. Back to plank. That right leg is still up, and now we come back into side plank on the left pinky toe side of the foot. Maybe you'll take a tree pose with the right leg. Maybe you'll grab the toe, lift it up, lift the hips, and then look forward slowly as you can. Step your right foot all the way to the front of the mat. Hands on the inside of the right foot. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stay up or come onto your forearms. Good job. If you want to do it again, I encourage you to push pause, do it again, or if you want to rewind it and try it again, do it. It takes a little bit of practice. Breathing here. Now we're going to work that right shoulder underneath the right knee. Walk the right foot off to the right so it's out of your way. You can keep that right knee bent the whole time. Bring your hands back a little, especially that left hand. So lean forward, lean all your body weight forward, let your elbows bend, and then lifting the back leg up like a teeter-totter. Step or float back, Chaturanga. Inhale up, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, coming to downward facing dog. Stretch all the way back. Reconnect with your breath and with your gratitude. Even out the breath. Look forward, stepping or hopping to seated. Come all the way through. And we'll lie down. We're just going to do one back bend here. So take the feet hips width apart, coming into bridge pose. Or if you want to take wheel pose, you can take your hands up by the ears. Keep the chin away from the chest. So either staying with bridge or hands up by the ears, come to the crown of the head, line up your wrists and elbows, and then stretch up. Stretch out the whole front of the body. So tailbone reaches to backs of knees, chest reaches toward the edge of your mat, arms and ears in line. Make sure the outer edges of your feet are still parallel. Breathe into the chest a little bit more than into the belly. To come down chin to chest first, lower down, and then let's hug the knees in. Gently rocking here side to side. Begin to roll yourself up and down the spine. 2 or 3 rolls, come up to seated. And then we'll sit up in Dandasana. So then bend to the right knee, bring the right hand behind, left arm up, inhale, and take it across as you exhale to twist. On your inhale, see if you can lengthen up a little taller. As you exhale, twist, roll the right shoulder back, and pull back on the left toes, so the left toes point straight up. Every inhale to lengthen, every exhale maybe twist deeper. Now head to center and unwind. Straightening the right leg, bending the left. Bring the left hand behind you, right arm up on the inhale. Exhale to twist. And again, inhale, get your length. Exhale, left shoulder rolling back and twist. Head to center and release. Sitting tall again, Dandasana. Now press the backs of your hands together. So again, we'll stretch out those wrists. Point the fingertips up, then palms touch, then backs of hands. It's like a little circle. Circle your arms all the way up to the top so your arms and ears are in line. Still circling, and then reach the arms up. Exhale, forward Paschimottanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to extend. So try and keep your spine as long as you can without rounding the back. So instead of thinking you want to get your head down, think about getting your belly to your thighs. Inhale the head up. Exhale to release. And we'll come onto our backs and draw the knees into the chest. Just a little side to side rocking, and then take the knees off to the left and look over the right shoulder and twist. If you want a deeper twist, cross the left knee on top of the right. Again, evening out your breath. Keep it nice and steady. Inhale, center, and exhale, knees to the left. Knees to the right, looking left, and feel free to cross the right knee over the left. And then come back to center. Make our way into Shavasana. Today I felt like taking Shavasana with the soles of my feet together and the knees apart. It's just an option. You don't have to. You can always stretch out the legs if you'd rather. But whatever position you're in, allow everything to just relax for a few minutes. As you're resting here a little bit longer, I'll read our quote for today. Again, November. I always like to practice lots of gratitude. I like to practice gratitude all the time, but November's a good reminder. It's a quote by Marlisa Fabricia, an author. Gratitude means thankfulness, counting your blessings, noticing simple pleasures, and acknowledging everything that you receive. It means learning to live your life as if everything were a miracle, and being aware on a continuous basis of how much you've been given. So I invite you to connect in with your gratitude, acknowledging everything you receive and being aware of how much you've really been given. Let's bring the legs back in if they were out and stretch out through your arms and your legs. And bend the knees, rolling off to the right. And then slowly make your way up to seated. We'll bring the hands together in front of the heart. And then bring our hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Our hands to the heart to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. Our hands to the mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communication, sending this wonderful energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. We would love for you to be a part of the Fightmaster Yoga community. Push the subscribe button if you haven't. Push like and come and meet my boys. I've got Stone, my little guy, and Indy, my bigger guy, Stone Fightmaster, Indiana Fightmaster. Bye. Have a wonderful day.